I'm joined here today by Yancy Medeiros set to fight Gregor Gillespie at UFC Brooklyn. Yancy, how are you today?
I'm doing great, bro. Just living in Hawaii. Been
of
training.
course,
I've been
man.
training, man. Staying ready.
Of course, we're glad to hear it. And so, listen, like I mentioned, you're fighting Gregor Gillespie. What are your thoughts on him as you head into this fight?
Great. 12-0. It gotta be 12-0 for a reason. I don't take anybody lightly, especially in UFC, especially in the 155 division. And yeah, I've seen his fights, and he's down to go. And I definitely feel like he's gonna bring out the best in Medeiros that you guys are gonna see.
And how do you think we match up with him? We know you like to strike, he likes to wrestle. What do you think of the matchup?
I think it's a great matchup. I mean, for the most part, UFC hasn't put me with a wrestler-style opponent for a minute. I think my last wrestler was Demon Jackson, and I'm not comparing their wrestling status or anything like that. I'm just saying stylistic-wise, that's the last wrestler I fought.
Yeah.
You know, and the rest was all take your head off. And I'm just so happy that, you know what I mean, he has this aggressive style and he has this good pace that he's coming with that I feel like it's just gonna. I haven't fought in a year, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, one whole year. I had a lot to work on, and I'm definitely excited. I'm excited to show myself what I'm capable to do there under the lights.
And one of the big things with this fight is it's at 155. I know a lot of people were surprised, myself included. Why did you choose to drop back down?
I got my right team. I got everything just coordinated. I messed my rib up in July. You know, it kind of put me down a little on where I needed to, you know, categorize and prioritize my camps and my training and pretty much my whole mindset. I mean, that's definitely something I've been working towards, being the Yancy in the gym, because the Yancy in the gym is nothing like the Yancy you see in the lights.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm going to show you guys January 19th.
And you mentioned it's been about a year since we've seen you. I believe that was back in February. Were you hoping to fight more in 2018?
Oh, yeah, I definitely wanted to fight more. I wanted to fight in July when I got the injury. I healed up. I wanted to fight on Max's card in Canada. That didn't pull true. So, you know, I just kept waiting, didn't get any notices. And, you know, I got right with my nutrition. And I evolved backwards and I turned back into a gorilla. Just a smart one. And that's just where I'm at right now, man. This is the most optimal I've ever felt. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, all of it, bro. Just the best optimal Yancy Medeiros.
And so how do you look back on the year? I mean, you may have fought only once, but like you mentioned, you were in the gym, you were preparing, you changed weight class and everything. How do you look back on the year?
For me, this has been the most challenging year. Most definitely the most challenges, the most uncomfort I've ever felt with things not going my way, and a lot of processing. And I just felt like this year was much needed for me because I started it off with a bang. It didn't come out with the win. You know what I mean? I ended up getting injured. I ended up not getting the fights I wanted, and then you know what I mean? I just realized that shit doesn't happen to you. Shit just happens. You know what I mean? And for me, it was like the biggest thing I needed to work on was my patience in and now outside the octagon. And I needed to utilize and prioritize where I was going to put my time, my emotions, and my heart, which a lot of shit is. That was the time I needed to get shit right. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a fight in 2018, but everything happens for a reason. And I really feel like they put me up against this guy at this time for this reason. You know what I mean? It's just things didn't fall through for me because let's take that back. Mm-hmm. It was a short letdown. Like not letdown, I guess it was a minor setback for a major comeback.
There we go.
You know what I mean? Like this is a minor setback for a major comeback, and I definitely am a believer in recognizing what comfort is. And this year was definitely no comfort zone for me. And all I had was, all it was for me was being uncomfortable. And I realized that nothing grows in a comfort zone. And I've grown so much this year with all these challenges. I'm just on a whole different tier now. Not even levels, bro. There's tiers to this shit. I'm just so happy to show that, man. Like, I'm just so in tune and I'm just ready, bro. I'm ready.
Of course. And so last time we saw you was, of course, against Cowboy. How do you look back on that fight, and what did you sort of learn from that?
Oh, man, I really feel like it's just patience. Patience. You know what I mean? That was the biggest thing I need to work on. I fucking be walking me right into punches and shit. You know what I mean? That don't happen to me in the gym. I mean, my main sparring partner is fucking the world champ, 145 world champ.
Yeah.
And bro, that guy's body structure is just as big as mine. We be rolling around at the same weight. Maybe I got 10 pounds on him, maybe, on a good day. You know what I'm saying? But what I bring, that being said, being that he's not just Max, I have great sparring partners. I have a great team. I have great coaches. I'm surrounded by healthy individuals, a healthy atmosphere, and this year has just been such a great year for me to progress and really find myself. That's what I have to do. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, what the hell? What is all this? Like, and I never felt like the world owed me anything, because the world don't owe anybody shit. That shit was here first. You know what I mean? I just felt I had to take it in, and I was like, damn, why the fuck is this happening to me? And it's like, because you needed it to happen, bro. You needed this to happen for you to freaking get back. And I went from training in the streets to training in the jungle, and this gorilla is ready.
Of course, and we're looking forward to that. One of the things that we're seeing in the UFC is there's a rising popularity with the Hawaiian fighters, of course, with yourself, Max, Dan, Rachel, everyone seems to really be loving these Hawaiian fighters. What do you think of all that?
It's in the pudding, bro. We speak what we talk, and we're there to represent. We ain't got nothing to prove. Yeah. We're there to represent. And unfortunately, Hawaiian race is depleting. And you know, but our culture can always prosper, can always be perpetuated, and that's what we're doing through our sports. Whether it's through our competition, whether it's fighting, football, rugby, whatever it is, you know what I mean? We want to hold it down, and it's just, I feel that anybody that knows that place, that has pride for their hometown, whether big or small, they're going to relate to that. And it's just that us being from an island, we feel like we got even more to represent. Not prove to anybody, but even more to represent. Like, hey, we might be on an island, but we ain't missing no step.
Yeah.
You know, we still got that pep in that step and that stride and that glide.
Of course. And so we know we're currently going through the holiday season. Christmas just went by. I don't know exactly what you celebrate, but how did you celebrate the holidays?
I mean, I'm not as festive, but I respect and love the atmosphere of holidays.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love how everyone's happy. That's all I'm about. I'm all about being in a healthy, happy environment. And holidays always bring that, you know, for me. And it's just whatever I can do to indulge in that, like I like to indulge in it, especially during fight camp. You know, I ain't got no weight cut, bro. I'm going to make 155 by next week. Easy. Oh, yeah? Dead serious. You know what I mean? I woke up at 69 today, full and hydrated. You know, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm such in a healthy state of mind. Like, put it this way. Before I was happy, right? I'd always be happy. I wake up happy. Now I wake up joyful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the state of mind, bro. And it's just nothing will dictate. No one or anything will dictate my day or my feelings anymore, because of how secure I am with knowing myself and how secure I am with knowing that I'm going to get better every day. Like I told you, I'm ready. Not just ready for this fight, bro. Ready for life. Ready to put my brand out. You know what I mean? I'm ready for it all. And it's coming. 2018 was a challenging year. 2019 is the chosen year for me to show everybody what I got. So that's from the years going on to that, the shit ain't stopping. I've been ready, and it's only going to get better and better. I've been in shape. I've been in great shape. I felt the best in my life, but I've never felt optimal like this. And when you feel optimal, you only get better from that. There ain't no end to being optimal.
All right, so you mentioned 2019. We know fighters are very goal-oriented. What are your goals for 2019?
Just implement my brand. I'm going to get out there and implement my brand. I am who I am, and I'm going to make it that way. That's just all it is, from inside the octagon to outside the octagon. I'm the same Yancy. Turning a switch on to knock some heads out or pull it off the neck, or, coming outside and shaking and hugging. Aloha goes a lot of ways, bro. Aloha is spread a lot of ways. Whether it's with love or being stern, bro, we ready. You know what I mean? We share it, and it goes by vibes, and that's something the Hawaiian culture will always have, is understanding energy. If you can understand energy, you can understand surroundings. You definitely know how to click with Hawaii and those types of vibes.
Of course, and so as I'm sure you're going through your camp right now, how's your camp looking for this fight? Is it just like any other camp, or have you had to change things for the opponent?
I mean, like I said, I've been just focusing on myself, and whoever was the call was ready. Yeah. I didn't get no notices after October, November was coming up. I was like, I'm moving on to 55 then, because that's a much more stacked weight class, and I know I'm gonna get one fight there. So why not? I'm healthy. I'm healthy. I'm not straining to get there. I felt the best of it. I feel the best, the most optimal I've ever felt, and I'm just getting better and better every day. And it's like, how can I not make those moves for me to build my brand?
And you mentioned that you're very light, of course. Have you had to change your diet for this fight, or is this just something that's happening naturally for you?
No, I just eat plants. Nothing big, you know what I mean? I don't say I am vegan, trying to save the world. I just eat plants.
Yeah.
But I let you know this, bro. Humans are herbivores. We just adaptive motherfuckers, and we learn how to survive. Doesn't mean just because we can eat meat doesn't mean we belong eating it. But most definitely, bro, I just eat plants, plain and simple. Like I said, bro, gorilla.
Yeah.
Weak, like a gorilla.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so I just have one more for you. I'm sure you're visualizing the victory in your mind. How do you see this fight playing out with Gregor?
I mean, I see this fight playing out as me showing myself the best Yancy that I can be. And I mean, I don't know what he's gonna. I already know what he's gonna bring, and I already know what I'm gonna bring. I'm just excited to utilize that in there. I just see me being the best I can be. He might be ready. He might be ready to fight, but he's not going to be ready for